I care about Planned Parenthood because I believe that my patients deserve access to the highest quality health care.
I care about Planned Parenthood because as a man, I share responsibility.
Yo apoyo a Planned Parenthood porque ellos luchan cada día por los derechos de las mujeres.
I started my community health education career when I was 16 as a peer educator for the Boys and Girls Club in my local town. And so I know the importance of getting quality, comprehensive education. And I think for young people, when we are able to educate a family or educate an individual, even just one person in a family, we can change that family for generations to come.
I first experienced Planned Parenthood through TAC, Teenage Communication Theater, a group of teenagers that goes around the whole entire Dallas area, and we basically sit down and talk to teens that are our age and sometimes older and sometimes younger, and we basically tell them things that, we think they should know about their sexual health, their bodies, and how to, own that power.
When you look at the success of any community, whether it's the DFW community or it's a small town in Kuala Lumpur, it is being supported primarily by women in many cases. And those women, when they have the ability to make choices about how they plan their families, when they're able to make decisions about what they can do for their own personal health, or more importantly, when they're healthy, they are more vibrant and they have a better economic impact on the community.
I first became aware of Planned Parenthood during my college years when I was out on my own for the first time and looking for general health services and certainly looking for birth control options and making sure I was clear on risks and just looking for a good partner to help me on that journey. I care about Planned Parenthood because I truly believe they are a very important partner for healthcare in this community.
Our state government has just been so incredibly tough on women's issues, women's rights. And so if the state of Texas doesn't want to fund Planned Parenthood, it has to be on a volunteer basis. And I've done a lot of fundraising for Planned Parenthood over the years, and I've just watched our contributors understand what the issues are and work to make sure Planned Parenthood has a future and is strong and is healthy.
When I moved to Dallas, I didn't have money for insurance. Planned Parenthood was one of the only places I could go. We did a big parking lot party. We raised over $11,000. And we're just a tiny bar in Deep Ellum. Imagine if other local businesses, even bigger than us, joined in and did what was right. It's important never to give up, and we're just getting started.
I grew up in a family that supported Planned Parenthood. I also serve a church where the Roe v. Wade case started. And when I learned that, I was pushed forward by the women of that church and pulled toward Planned Parenthood by people like Naomi Aberle, who asked me to represent the church as a senior minister. And so I've continued to put one foot in front of the other, just as attempting to be a humble servant in this as a leader in the faith community. And I see the value continues to grow.
Our advocacy and community outreach efforts help make people aware how we're striving to help make our community better. The more we can all come together to make that better community, to make that better world we all want.
I care about Planned Parenthood because Planned Parenthood allows me to use my voice for the women and men and teens who don't have a voice. And I feel very optimistic about the next generation.
I care about Planned Parenthood because they care about people like me.
I care about Planned Parenthood because it empowers women to live the lives they want to live.
I care about Planned Parenthood because every single time we face a challenge by our opponents, this community comes together. When they build a 10-foot wall, this community builds an 11-foot ladder so that our doors are open for every patient who needs our care and services.
I care about Planned Parenthood because we offer quality care at an affordable price.
I believe that all people should have access to health care without judgment, and that community education and comprehensive sexuality education specifically is vitally important to the health and safety of all of us, especially our young people. Our opposition is unrelenting, and so are we. Our doors remain open because of each and every one of you, and we're not going anywhere.